Do you know me? Who took this survey? I'm gonna need names. Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Lauren Jauregui. 1,219 of you took a fan survey of me and I was just sent the results. So this is the official Lauren Jauregui fan survey. They're probably gonna do as well as I'm gonna do. Inside Lauren's mind. When did Lauren have her first kiss? Ooh, I don't know if anyone knows this, but I had my first kiss when I was 13 years old. I was in a club. These two girls, Kiki and Amanda, they had a birthday party at a club that was like airplane themed. Like it was like we were inside an airplane. All the 13 parties were so lit. Like, shout out to Miami. I had a boyfriend that I had just started seeing. His name was Dominic. And we had our first kiss there. Maybe they'll guess a little younger than 13. I'm sure I've told the anecdote at some point, so. 13! 449. Okay, majority got 13, so shout out to y'all. 14, 15, 16, 12, and 17. At least most of them knew that it was under the age of 15. What is Lauren's number one quarantine must have? Journal, movies, music, food. 149 people said books. Of course books. That's all I've been doing is reading. 63 people said meditation, which is accurate. You know, it's not really like a meditation, but I've been doing this show called Attunement on my live, basically. I'm just kind of contemplating different healing techniques and things that have helped me kind of find myself. And 35 people said Cleo. Cleo's half and half. Cleo is a beautiful soul, so I love being around her. When she's chilling, she's chilling. The main problem for me is when I'm watching television and there's an animal or creature of any sort on the screen. She really wants to be their friend, so she just literally body slams herself into the screen, and it's just absurd. What would Lauren say is the perfect, most ideal age? I don't know. 23's been my best year. First of all, I can do everything legally. And then second of all, have a little more, work on my mind than at 21, So I've been able to like grow a lot more since 21. I think people are probably gonna say like 17 or 21. Okay, they said, let me see. 25, 21. Look, 92 of them said 23. And then 18, 30, 30. I'm gonna thrive, but I like my 20s. What was Lauren's first job? My first job was singing. I auditioned for X Factor when I was 16 and worked on X Factor. And that, I guess, still get residual checks, so that counts as a job. I think they know that about me. Let's see. So 97 people said student. I did not get paid to study. I love school. That wasn't a job for me at all. 83 people said babysitting. I would have loved to have babysat. I know that I definitely made it clear that I wanted to babysit, but I don't think anybody ever trusted me. I don't think anybody ever handed me over their kids, man. 38 people said I was a waitress. Y'all don't know me. I would never be a waitress. And no offense to waitresses, because waitresses hold it the down. I'm too clumsy, and if somebody was rude to me, their drink will end up on their body somehow. 33 people said a softball player. I never did that professionally, y'all. What? I played that in high school. One person said a hot dog seller, like specifically a hot dog seller. No one got it right. What the heck, y'all? Moving on. Transmutations. Who is Lauren's doppelganger? Oh my god. I have like a few different ones for this that people tell me. Amy Winehouse, people tell me that a lot. Jennifer Connelly when she was younger, I've also gotten. But I think I'm unique, honey. Face, still the one my parents gave me, 438 people said Megan Fox, which I will take because she's pretty. Yeah, I got that a lot when I was younger. Second up came Amy Winehouse, which I predicted was going to be said. I've been told that a lot. Lana Del Rey. 10 people said Lana Del Rey, but I don't think I look like Lana at all. Angelina Jolie. That's one of those ones that because she has dark hair and light eyes, they're like, oh, Angelina Jolie. I don't look like Angelina Jolie. You don't have to be that nice to me. Since then, I look like Rihanna. Maybe Rihanna and I no parecimos and like energy-wise, attitude-wise, I'll take that. Looks-wise, yeah, yeah. Eyes maybe? No. Next up, if I were a plant, I would be a gardenia or a rose. If I were an animal, I would be a tiger. And if I were a food, I'd be a platanito maduro. Or a shrimp, one of the two. I'm surprised I haven't turned into a shrimp at this point. I love shrimp so much. Oh, a mango. Oh, okay, wait, no, I'll take that one too. 211 people said that I would be a mango. 136 people said jaguar. And I know why they said jaguar. And I'll take it too. At one point, my fandom was called Jaguars. And my last name is Jauregui. And people call me Jaguar growing up. See? 91 said the tiger. You are correct. They're just sexy ass creatures. Yes. 82 people said rose. Sushi, question mark? She's sweet and salty. When you add some spices, it gives you kick, which Lauren does all the time. I love the specific nature of this answer, and I will take it because I agree with you. I would definitely be a sweet and salty sushi. Next up, in the clouds. In one word, what do you think is Lauren's favorite sound? The ocean. It is so calming. Just the ebb and flow of it, the rise and fall. It sounds like a breath being taken deeply. I think my fans will say that. So the biggest one, so the ocean, see? They knew. Rain, yeah, water. Water is my favorite. Nature, R&B, yes. Silence, amazing. I love that sound. Next up, we have, in one word, describe Lauren's style. I like to say like goth goddess. I'm curious to see what they think my style is actually. Perfect. Hot, unique, dark, edgy, sexy, cool. Let's go. Classy, elegant, sultry, chic, chic for sure. I love all these words. I have days where I'm like this goddess energy where I just love feeling like elegant and chic and classy. And then there's other days where I feel really like punk and like dark and want to wear like all black and leather. Music break. Whose career does Lauren most admire? I think Adele would be one. I really admire SZA's career. Lana Del Rey, Rosalia. I really admire Missy Elliott's career. I think that she's a baddie. Lana Del Rey. Okay, 256 people said Lana Del Rey. Alicia Keys, she's just so honest and so present with herself and her art and her craft. And her story and the way that she's communicated it, I think is just beautiful. 110 people said Rihanna. I'll give it to them for sure. She's vocal and she's attentive and aware and a citizen of the world, which is beautiful. And I'm very inspired by that. Oh, 68 people said teachers. I love that y'all answered that because that's actually very true as well. I highly admire teachers. My mom's a public school teacher. And I think that teachers are so foundationally important and they deserve more money. Christina Aguilera. Yeah, I went to her Vegas show and it was fire. I love Christina. What genre should Lauren explore next? What genre is she even exploring now? Stay tuned. Alternative is what they're gonna say. You could dash some pop in there and dash some electronic music in there. And I love R&B. So R&B, definitely yes. 189 people said rock, deserved. 113 people said indie. 76 people said soul music, elements of soul for sure. 65 said alternative. And 23 said country, but I'm sorry, baby. I don't think that's the place for me. I'm down to collab if any country artists want to write a dope song together or want me to write a song for them. Feel free to come and hit me up. Hopes, dreams, and fears. What is Lauren's irrational fear? I would say heights. I have an irrational fear of what other people think. And it comes in and out. Like, I do what I want anyway, but there's like that little voice in the back of my mind that's like, what would people say? And then she like goes away, but she comes back and she's kind of like, she's like a little nagger. And then my anxiety will spark up. And then my higher self comes through and she's like, no, be yourself. 194 said heights. They felt me. So 114 people said open doors. This is true. This is true. I don't have a fear of it, but this is just a huge pet peeve and annoyance of mine. I hate open doors, man. Like, just close that. Like, close the door, please. Like, do not come into my room that had a closed door and open it and then leave it open. That's just, don't do that. Thanks. 72 said spiders. I've never vocalized this, but I am pretty scared of spiders. Chokers. I don't have a fear of chokers. I wear chokers. So, but where we'll go with this, which is what I think they meant, I have an irrational fear of chains. Like, if you hand that to me, like in my hand, I'm like grossed out by it. I couldn't explain it to you. I guess that is an irrational fear, huh? Valid. See, they know me better than I know myself. One person said a bug's gonna bite her and turn her into a superhero. I would really like for a bug to come up to me and turn me into a superhuman. If I need to be superhuman, I think we need a few more superhumans on this planet in general, just to like kind of balance the evil out a little. There's a lot of evil running amok with no checks and balances, if you will. What is the most important global movement to Lauren right now? Human rights. Let's just give it a vague answer because every single movement is important to me. I think that at the root of every single movement is civil liberties and human rights, and making sure that everyone has access to them and not a select few, especially not just the elite who have all of the wealth of the world in their hands. Earth's rights are just as important, and to me are kind of like human rights as well, because it's a sentient being that can definitely defend itself. We've seen that. Mother Earth will check you real quick, but we also are just so extractive and so horrible to her. I'm passionate about anything where we protect each other and we empower one another to be our best selves and love ourselves and love each other. Immigration reform, that is a huge part of it. To dehumanize someone for going through tragedy is, I think, one of the lowest forms of existence. Like when you're telling someone that their pain is invalid and that they deserve to be put in a cage because of it, or that they deserve to have their children stripped from them and lost in a system. I'll never understand that, or any justification for that. LGBTQIA rights, anyone that's not straight's rights. Of course, this is just like so basic to me in my mind that it's like wild to even have to advocate for, you know what I mean? Like, that should be a default setting. So education is 14.4%. Accurate. That's what I want to get involved more in. There are so many forgotten angels on this planet. There are so many children in a system, foster care system, an orphanage, a refugee camp. There are so many kids that are floating, you know? Climate change is at 19.6%, which I've mentioned before. Mama Earth is our literal only planet that we live on and that can sustain us because of its very like magical placement in our particular solar system, which is, when you think about it, it's just like a bunch of gaseous balls like floating in the middle of space, which is to me incredibly magical. So I don't get why you would consciously destroy something that is a gift and that literally provides you with your life. So what does Lauren mean to you? Everything and more. She has no idea how many times she's saved me. I'm grateful for everything she's taught me and teaches me. She's not just a singer. The kindness that she has in her heart is the most precious thing I've ever seen. An artist who should receive more recognition in all aspects. It'll come, baby. Talented, humble, and fighter, Lauren deserves all the good that exists in the world and will achieve this and much more. I absorb your blessing and I love you so much, and I send it right back to you. Like, wow, what an angel. It was surprising in all the best ways. I think that they know me a little bit better than I know myself in some cases, which is kind of beautiful to see. I really appreciate that I'm able to communicate myself to them so well that they can resonate with who I am, and they can resonate with the parts of themselves that feel like parts of me, you know? Thank you for supporting me and my music and me as a person as I grow and learn, and for learning with me. I love you so much.